Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing some ND filters for the DJI Mini 1 or the MAVIC Mini 1, Mini 2, and the Mini SE. Now these are KF Concept. That's KF is short for Kent Faith. And they seem to be a really nice brand, high quality ND filters. There's also, I'll show you in a moment, a UV filter in there and a polarizing filter. Now the particular package that they sent me, you also get some spare props, propellers. This should fit all of them. It says a Mini 2 and SE on this little box here. So you get some spare props for a little bit extra if you wanted to add those, if you want to buy that bundle. But here are the filters. You can see there's 6 of them that come inside this nice little plastic case. And you have your UV filter here. This is like a CPL. This is a polarizing filter. What that does is, like, it'll really make the blue sky pop if you are filming over like ocean water or a large lake. Polarizing filter can really help the clarity of the water and reduce some of the glare that's coming off of the water. UV filter is just going to block out 99% of the damaging UV rays. So if you're not using an ND filter, you can pop this clear one on and it will just protect the camera lens if you are worried about that. And then you got your ND filters. Now these are basically reducing the amount of light that can get into the camera and sensor with these 4 ND filters here. So it allows the shutter speed to be changed, the exposure. You're really supposed to film these in manual, and you tweak the settings, which I'm not a camera expert, so I've left it on auto for this video. It's just that if you're a really good photographer and you're really into those settings, you would use the appropriate one of these in manual and tweak the settings in your DJI drone. But you have an ND8, ND16, ND32, and ND64. So the higher number lets less light in. Those are for the brightest of conditions. Like an ND32 or 64 would be like filming on a bright sunny day in a snowpack or over a lake if you wanted to use the ND filter. Really bright conditions. Now today was a rather bright day, but there is a lot of haze and some cloud cover outside. And I've already filmed the footage, but I used the ND16 for this video, and comparing it side by side without the camera, I can't tell much. But then again, a lot of it's the light conditions and getting the appropriate ND filter. So it might be possible that I just needed, like, an ND8 is for a cloudy day, and it is not cloudy. Like I said, it is sunshine, but there's a little haze because of some of the cloud cover. But I went ahead and I flew the Mini 2, and I'll show you how you pop those on in just a second. I flew it around and tried to fly a similar flight path with and without the ND16 attached. And we'll do like some side-by-side video here in a moment so you guys can see if you can notice any difference. Again, some of this can be very subtle, and it can be something that the light conditions are going to vary, and again, using the correct ND filter. ND16 is supposed to be for a sunny day with little clouds. Again, there are some clouds, but it was sunny. Just there was a little bit of haze, I guess you could say, in the Midwest air here that could affect that some, but I feel like ND16 was the closest match for the light conditions today. So here's that ND16, and what you do is, and you probably should do this with the drone turned off, you're just going to pop this on. It just pops on the front here. So you just kind of grab it, and it may be kind of hard for me to do this here while I'm filming, but you're just going to pop it on here with it turned on, and you probably shouldn't, but then it doesn't fight you so much by moving around. And it was easier. And DJI camera is good. It's going to reset it, so you're not going to mess up the gimbal camera unless you're really rough, and it probably would just disable and turn the gimbal would flop around. It would just disable it for protection. But there it is. That is an ND. That's actually the ND8. I thought hold on, let me get closer. Old eyes here. No, that's the ND16. I thought that's the one I used. Yeah, it's very fine print, so you might, if you're older like me, you might use magnifying glass to make sure that you grab the right one, or take a marker maybe and label them on the case. That way you can put them in the right spot, and then you know which one that you grabbed. All right, guys, that's enough of looking at this kit. Let's get outside now. I did a couple of dronies, one with and without, and I think I started with and without, and then another flight with and without, and we'll do that side by side. So stay tuned for that coming up right now.
the power of the dark side.